All right, how we doing? All right, so this was message I want to send. This was for the ladies, okay? Just this little part of the video. And I saw this video maybe 2 days ago. Ladies, you young mothers, all right? I hope that if you're into this stuff or like living dangerously or living daredevilish, that you think about this, about what I'm going to tell you. If you have a young child that's looking up to you, okay? And maybe you take some time to realize it, okay? But as a mother, or as a dad, but as a mother, then that child is the only thing that really you can leave that's a part of you. But at the same time, as a mother, that child needs you to nurture him or her. They need you. So as a parent, it's really just more to it about you. That if that applies to you, if you like to live this type of lifestyle that I'm telling you about. Now, again, I've seen this happen. I've seen this incident before, and I was praying about it. They have these Kia challenges. I saw one in, let's see here, St. Paul. These incidents, Houston. This incident happened in Houston, okay? And about these Kia cars being stolen. I guess the way they do it now is with a cell phone, okay, for like to charge it, and I guess some wires like in the neck part of the steering wheel, okay, where Kias are being stolen, and maybe Kias, hopefully they'll catch on to this and figure out a way to recall these cars or whatever and be able to make modifications on that, and then the future models that they decide they want to make based off that. All right, because there's just too many of these incidents. There's too many people getting hurt and all that. Okay, from this challenge. All right, too many thefts. I think it's causing a lot of problems for the police. Just in general, a lot of these TikTok challenges and so forth, like the milk crate one and all that. Okay, I don't know. All these challenges are just dangerous and is costing lives. Okay, and I believe probably if it's something that's going to cause any type of like danger or promote that. Okay, to a certain extent, there need to be some rules in effect. But I digress. Let's get to the story. So I heard about this 2 days ago that it was some, I don't know, 14, 15-year-old kids, including the girl. It was four of them. One guy stole a car, a Kia. They went out joyriding, and the car ended up crashing. All right, these kids ended up causing a crash. Three of them died instantly, and there was a 14-year-old girl that survived, was in the hospital fighting for her life. Now, one thing I saw that, but one thing I didn't know was the 14-year-old girl had a baby. Okay, I saw that article today, and unfortunately, that young girl, she ended up dying. All right, a mom. I was praying that she could survive. Maybe she could tell her story in a good way, and she could get back to her kid. And you know, and unfortunately, and I hate to have to say this, but the Most High has made the example of her, made the example of all of them. Okay, you see, it's all fun and games, all right, with these different challenges and all this other stuff. Okay, um, I made a video about a senior swap. All right, all this stupid stuff. All right, people calling themselves, or the society, let's say, higher powers between the world, all right, and then the truth, and trying to, or the world and structure, and trying to put the two together, okay, to see how far that they could take it. It's all fun and games until somebody end up getting hurt, somebody getting killed. Then there's rules in effect, okay? This happened before, so I don't want to be too hard on young people, All right. All I'm saying is you should be a cautionary tale, and there are appropriate charges will be filed against you. All right. I mean, they even considering charging some for some of these crimes, teenagers as adults for some of these crimes that they're making juvenile charges even more stringent for stuff like this for different crimes and so forth. All right. Um, for whatever reason. I mean, some of these kids are probably just as big as adults, like at what, 13, 14. For example, there was I don't know, 14-year-old boy that was damn near 300 pounds, okay? Uh, a 300-pound linebacker. All right, before I end up losing my train of thought here, this happened before. You guys that probably, I don't know, came up in the 70s and 80s, y'all remember when the movie New Jersey Drive? Same thing happened out there, okay, in Jersey City, New Jersey, where there was a lot of car thefts out there, and there was actually instructions on paper on using a screwdriver and breaking open the neck of a vehicle and so forth, and then wiring the cars together to make it start. All right, in 15 seconds. Okay, I knew a couple of guys from back home that stole cars. Okay, stole radios out of cars. In fact, when I was, I don't know, my younger 20s, before I got in the reserve, I bought a stolen radio from somebody. Okay, that stole cars. He ended up in jail for like 5 years. Yep, sure did. All right, for doing stuff like breaking in houses, cars, and stuff like that. Ended up breaking into the right one. Well, nowadays, probably after these protests and all that with George Floyd, people are strapping up though, buddy. Okay? So it's one of the things that you need to take extra precautions and so forth, because you may end up running into somebody if you keep doing what you're doing, or if you know somebody that keep doing stuff like that or other heinous stuff, you end up meeting somebody that don't care. Hey, and the rest, you know what I'm talking about, right? Clack, clack, okay? Clack, clack, boom. All right? But this has happened before. And look, it's one of the things that crime don't pay young people and older, okay? Because they have a lot of older people now doing dumb stuff here, because the wolves got to eat. The economy is bad. People losing their jobs and all that, okay? Blue and white collar crimes, okay? I don't know. Conniving people out of money. Let me see here. Janky business deals on top of that, okay? Because some people are just looking for a hustle other than, taking care of the appropriate business. But back to these children, all I can just say is, you know what? I mean, I don't even know what to say, but this is just a result of these TikTok challenges. And you have to decide there, young people, all right? If you want to be a part of that, you going to fall for that trap, or do you want to go on and live, all right? You have a better chance of living. I just think if you just go to school, find something to do when you get out of school, be it if it's craft or college or the military. And that's all you got to do, all right? And do whatever that you told at home, all right? So is that much that you have to do? Sorry about the light. Let me know what you think about the video here. I'm pulling up. I'm getting a car wash, okay? So I try to get a bath, get a bath every about 3 times a week. It's about that time. All right, feel free to subscribe, like, share, Cash App, $ Winston Spivey if you want to donate. Now, I'm not saying to like the video, okay, because it's not anything to like. I'm just saying that maybe just share it or whatever, or I'm just saying like it in a way that, just to show support, okay? Peace.